Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another stream. It is Spooky Month, everybody. Hello, Seabiscuit. Hello, Stuffy Sneeze. Hello, Cogs, right? Uh, yeah, I don't know. I also get sports betting ads and like just betting ads in general. And it is also illegal in my state. Yeah. I don't know if you heard that. That was the sound of the propane tank that's supposed to be powering my gas heater. And it's just not. Hello, Scratch. How's it going? Hello, Sine Wave Mood. So, here's the deal. You guys are actually going to see the finishing process of the pumpkin because I did a little pumpkin carving party with my friends, and I got a little bit too, uh, I got distracted, and so I didn't actually finish my pumpkin. So I've already gutted mine. And I've gotten started on it, and so we're just gonna finish it up today. Uh, Depending on how long this takes, I might actually do a second one because it's fun, or I might do that tomorrow, or we might not do it at all. I don't know. Hello, Caffeinated Dream. How's it going? Odd hour to go live? Yes, it's like 10, 11 p.m. for me. But, yeah, I wanted to get this done. Um, sorry, checking something. Okay. So you might also notice, I don't know if you'll notice or not, but I have a new, uh, uh, we've got new fancy camera tech. Woo, 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 woo. Got remote control. Amazing. We're living in the future. So I don't have to like walk around and actually physically move my camera. If you're keeping you up too late. Now you should go to bed. If you need to. It is late. If it's just not on a weekday this time, that's true. That's true. So yeah, I switched over to using Droid Cam actually, as Wolf recommended. Paid the $15, but now it is sending the uh, the video feed directly to my computer, not through someone else's server on the other side of the world. So that's cool. No lag, or less lag anyway. So you might be wondering, what are we making today? Well, it's a bozo. Look at him. Look at the lad. Actually, I just realized I meant to put on a. Oh, I didn't turn on music either. Professional. Here, you know what? Let's just listen to Spooky Scary Skeletons one more time. And then let me see. Where are the power tools? It's funny you ask that. Because actually, my friend. Oh, I should turn that down. That's loud. Uh, yeah, it's funny you should ask that. Um, if the clips together, they really? That's funny. Um, so, uh, my friend came over a little early, and I was kind of showing him around, talking, talking about what we've been up to and stuff. And I mentioned some of the sandblasting gear. And so he said, "Hey, what do you think about sandblasting a pumpkin?" And so I said, "Okay, we'll fucking do it." And so that's exactly what he did. Um, he sandblasted his pumpkin by using a mask of masking tape and duct tape as reinforcement, and then cutting out the letters. And it actually worked like unreasonably well. It was kind of insane how well that worked. Um, it worked like with no issues. It's crazy. Yeah, autofill, dude. It loves to do that to me too. But in terms of power tools, my family is very into pumpkin carving. Um, and so actually I was like blowing people out of the water in terms of like just cleaning up the pumpkin, like the insides. They were just like losing their shit, like, "Oh my God, why are you so fast at this?" Which I didn't think I was good at this. But it was funny. Um, let me hold on, I got something on the back of my shirt. There we go, got it. Um, Here, give me 1 second. That is all of the pumpkin carving gear. And in here, among some of the other things, there should be, here we go, power tools. It is actually a power pumpkin carving. Uh, yeah, it is meant for pumpkin carving, but it's just like a little reciprocating saw, and they actually work. They work pretty well. Okay, why does it do this at the end of the song? Stop that. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what they said too. It's like okay, cool. It's like a useless, non-transferable skill. It's just that's neat. Yeah, I don't know. You see, there's a lot of stuff. This isn't even all of it. She, my mom buys it like when it's on clearance after Halloween, and so we've got like a stockpile of it. But we're going to do today is a little bit more interesting than like normal like stabby carving. We're going to be doing well, I don't know what to call it exactly. I'm going to call it a relief carving. I don't know if that's actually correct. And I just realized that I need to get my laptop out of the way because it's going to get pumpkin shit all over it. Uh, Here we go. Yeah, hopefully. Sand is, you're just adding more sand. That's true. I mean, it kind of is though. It does round it over when you sandblast it. Oops. Something more interesting than stabbing. It does indeed. Well, it's a little bit more detailed. So we are going to be, just shaving down this little guy and doing it in different depths at different sections for bringing out the colors. Yeah, detailed stabbing exactly. That's what I was doing. Let me grab the bozo. There's our little guy. There's my little reference image. Just don't dab my finger. I'll do my best. Yeah, intricate stabbing. And this is actually a wood carving tool. These are dedicated pumpkin carving tools. And I don't know which one is best. I'm only kind of getting into doing the more interesting pumpkin carving stuff like this. So I don't know what I'm doing. Can we use the lathe or any other heavy machinery? No. I did consider using a reciprocating saw to open this guy up and like lobotomize it, but I didn't. I thought about it though. And after all, it is the thought that counts. My current plan is to basically make the ears, like all of the gray sections, fairly thin. We're ignoring the little white part. Uh, right about there. We're ignoring that guy. Because honestly, I forgot about it until after I made the template. Um, I used like a template generator, by the way. I found this. It's a pretty good site. I've been using it for a little while. But it lets you just like take any image and it will make a template out of it, and you can kind of customize how it uh, removes, how it turns it into a template. But yeah, it's nice. Let me see. So we want to kind of define a line right about there, methinks. Right about there. Okay. These pneumatic drills carve holes. Yeah, I could. Just imagine how much easier with a big U drill. Oh, that would be fun. But I don't know. Pumpkins, they just don't break a chip, you know? Like, they're so stringy. They're too soft. That's a kind of a lie, actually. They do actually break a chip pretty nicely. If you try. Depending on how you do it, of course. Your mileage may vary. Are you turning it into a Jello? No. I'm not turning it into Jello. I saw that tweet. And apparently, according to Maple, that's like one of the hardest kinds of Jello to make from scratch. Oh yeah, you can see the effect here. I already thinned it out a lot. So that's one of the secrets is that like normally the pumpkin starts out like this. And you can't see my light through it at all. You can barely see my light through it at all. But but before you do anything, you need to thin out the inside of the pumpkin with like one of these guys and just go in there and go scrape. Um, and I've got a bucket. I've actually got a couple of buckets for pumpkin goo. But that's like the best way to do it because then it also makes carving in general easier, even if you're not doing fancy shit like this. Nick, take that, and we flop into the bucket. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's an earthquake. Holy shit. Oh, I rotated the camera. Hold on, wait, rotate back, please. Oh, shit balls. Oh, no. No, it's falling over. Stop it. I really need to make a proper mount for this phone. God damn it. Stop it. Stay. Stay. There we go. Ah, earthquake. Holy shit. Ah, oh my god. You feel like grilled cheese? Yeah, I know. I'm not judging cooking. I do think it's funny, though. I will make fun of her. Thank you, Crow, for the 2 bits. Let me treat you, baby girl. Thank you, thank you. Generous as always. Fuck. Crow was actually one of the ones who was coming over and making a. Oh, Crow was the one who sandblasted the pumpkin, by the way. Could your lathe assist with carving the pumpkin? I had. Okay, let me find. Yeah, it's 2 whole pennies. Okay, there's actually a video that I found on it was some machine tool. Hold on, machining a pumpkin. Uh, yeah, from Heller. Here, I'll just post this in the chat. You got grit in your everywhere. Yeah, it tends to do that. Here, so that is 5-axis machining a pumpkin. Oh yeah, I was gonna turn on music. Oh, I did turn on music, and then I just forgot. There we go. That's better. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna try and make the red parts thicker than the gray, and I don't know. We'll go from there. It's gonna be a little tricky. I don't know what I'm doing in this department. But we'll find out. And we're just gonna go in and kind of scrape it away. It's also getting cold, actually. So we're running into the opposite problem than we were in the summer, which I guess is the opposite of winter is the opposite of summer, so that makes sense. But yeah, we're running into the opposite problem where I can't stream for too long. Oh wait, shit. Oh shit, Sprague, hello. Thank you for the raid. Hey, hey. Here, wait, hold on. Let me do the caretaker bot. Well, I appreciate it. Let's see. Hold on. Slash shout out. Shout out Sprig. Sprig VTuber. Hello. Hello, hello. We are carving a bozo today. Just getting started, but yeah, pumpkin carving is going well. I started off stream with a bunch of friends, but yeah, we're gonna finish this guy up on stream, and yeah, we're gonna make a little guy. Look at the little guy. He's beautiful. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this one kind of sucks. Let's go with this guy. Let's see here. And then I'm going to define the line here, which is kind of tricky, actually. Pumpkins are really hard to work with, just because like they're so uneven and organic. But what makes them interesting, I guess. Let's see. Let's try and clean up that edge a little. It still has some of the edges where I poked it. The way that I did this, by the way, is I cheated. I made a template using this online generator that I found. And then I transferred it onto the pumpkin by just repeatedly stabbing it with a one of these little picks, and just going plop um, along the lines, so you can see like the little perforated marks. Maybe you can't. Here, wait. Let me You know what I can do? I can zoom. Wow, look at this tech. Ooh, that looks like shit. I was expecting a pumpkin in a lathe. Hey, not yet, not yet. Spin it until it explodes. Okay, maybe next time. Maybe next time. People seem really interested in turning a pumpkin. Yeah, let's actually... oh, I locked that too much. Oh god, my phone is falling. I really need to make a better phone holder thing. This kind of sucks. And hands. Let's see. Go up. So it's a little more comfortable for me. How many channel points will it take? Okay, I would need to have a functional lathe first. And so that's going to be a minute. Touching a grinding wheel to a drill press to carve a pumpkin. Well, I also don't have a drill press, so that is an issue. That would kind of throw a little bit of a wrench into your plans. Let's see. Let's take a look at this guy. Oops, and trying to see how even it is. Okay, so over here it's a bit too thick. Need to take that down. This is kind of hard to show on camera. Oh, it's actually coming out through on pretty well on camera. I thought my head was in the way. You know what? Something else I've done in the past when I've done this is I've actually sanded it. I've taken a piece of sandpaper to the pumpkin and it worked pretty well. I might have to do that again. Okay, so now that area is kind of thin. Might need to... yeah, that area is way too thick. I might need to go on the inside and thin specific areas out. Get a hand drill and press down. Yeah, yeah, it's close enough. Got 60 plus hours of printing. Holy shit. That is a... What are you... Okay, what are you gonna... What is your Halloween costume? And why does it require 60 hours of printing? Oh, my back does not like this angle. Holy shit. Hmm. How do I make this less awful? The problem is I have to kind of go forward so that you guys are able to see. Let's see, if I tilt the camera up, this is a little better. I think this is better. Because, like, I can't sit down and do it. So otherwise it would just not work. You wouldn't be able to see shit through my body. It is unfortunately not transparent. Maybe... Herm. Shit. I tried to plan this out before stream and I thought I had a good setup. But it turns out, no, my back disagrees. Yarn. Time to sleep. Oh, we'll see you later. Seabiscuit, thank you for coming by. Shit. Yeah, I thought I had a good setup here, but, What else can we do? I guess we could put the tripod on the table. It'll just be shaky the entire time. That kind of sucks, though. I can't make it go above my head. Oh, can I? What if we hang the tripod from the ceiling? Just a quick 5-minute side project. No. What if we move to the edge of the table over here? And here, hold on. Hold on, you guys are going for a ride. Can I switch this to vertical format? I installed this app and started using it about 20 minutes before stream. Uh, let's see, hold on. Can I change the orientation of the camera, please? No, fuck me. All right. Well, fuck you. Okay, whatever. It's just gonna be a dumb format. It's gonna be TikTok format. Wow. It's gonna be Subway Surfers. Everyone loves that. Everyone loves Subway Surfers. Yeah, this is a great plan. No flaws at all. One, tilt. I think this is better. Yeah. This damn thing, I keep saying it, but I really need to make a better phone mount for this thing. I bet someone online has made one, posted to printables or something. Should just look at that. Let's see, unzoom. Maybe the bozo will just be sideways. Maybe that's okay. Yeah, you gotta get the Minecraft parkour gameplay. Yeah, we're ADHD maxing today. It's a 6.5 foot tall repo semi-bot. Holy shit. That's wild. That's cool. Yeah, let's do this. I don't love that, but eh, you guys can still see. You guys can still see. How far over do I have to lean before you can see? That's okay. Okay, I think we can live with that. Pumpkin. Hello, salvage scraps. Let's see. Hold on. How do I transform, rotate 90 degrees? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Actually, that kind of works. Actually, I'm kind of okay with that. It can be 90 degrees. That's fine. Yeah, we can live with that, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. You guys don't get a choice. It's fine. Can I still sit? Okay, I would love to be able to sit down and work on this. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Perfect. Okay, let's bring the laptop closer so I can actually read chat. It's just like a little blur. My eyes are so shit. They're not that bad with glasses, but feels like it. Okay, cool. Oh, you can see my face though. You. It'll develop the curse of the goo. It probably will, honestly. This poor laptop, dude. It's gone through the fucking ringer. Yeah. Okay. I think this is all right. Let's start on the next section. So I'm just gonna, again, I'm making this up as I go. I'm just going to like pre-slice where it goes. And I already kind of did that with the other knife, but we're gonna do it even a little bit more. Do a little deeper on that one. Yeah, you can still see, kind of. Hey, Atropa, hello, Atropa Everwood. Hey, how's it going? And let's see, Tired Salaryman C. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Let me hold on. Let me slash shout out Atropa Everwood. Hello. Oh, what are you guys up to? If you guys don't know me, my name is Ready Steady. I do, normally I do like machining and like fancy technical stuff, but today we're doing pumpkin carving because, tis the season. Also, tis the season to make a goddamn mess. There we go. Get out of here. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Yumeneko? What? Watch along? I saw that you guys were doing that on Twitter for a while. Drinking and rambling. Hell yeah. That sounds like a good time. Let's see. Here we go. Pumpkin goop. And bragged a bit about getting a cannon. Oh, well, okay. If you get a cannon, like, I think you're legally obligated to brag about that. That's awesome. Yeah. Just kick the table. Yeah, we're making a little bozo, which is Bo's mascot, your average Bo, if you guys don't know him. You should wait until you build a carriage for it. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But one step at a time, you know. What happened to my little heater? Oh, I kicked it over here. Getting chilly. Yeah, that's sick. Does it actually work? I mean, I guess, uh, probably. You just have to get like black powder and stuff for it. I would assume. Okay, let's try sort of peeling this guy. I wonder if a vegetable peeler would be a good pumpkin carving tool, actually. I mean, that's kind of what they're made for. Without a carriage, it's just a metal tube. Ah, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's still pretty sick. It's a cool metal tube, though. I mean, it's hard to argue, uh, with how fucking sick a cannon is. Yeah. Um, like, I want a cannon. That'd be awesome. I don't have space for one, but I want one. But I mean, that goes for any like everything in this world, unfortunately. Yeah. Uh, lathe project? Oh, don't tell me. Yeah, I know I could make one. I know. I know. I could. It would be fun. Mm. But that's also how you get a knock on the door from the ATF, I think, by making large diameter firearms in your shed, in your garage. Like that's a good way to get your dog shot. Black powder is unregulated? Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Huh. As long as you don't have an explosive round, it's not the ATF's business. Really? That's kind of insane to me. Let's try this guy. I guess I just assumed like if it goes boom, it's the ATF's problem. Well, if it goes or if it makes smoke of the tobacco variety. That sucks actually. What about this? It was a U-18 ES deal. Interesting. Huh. Not even considered firearms. That's insane. Dude, US firearm law is so wild. I don't know much, but I know that it is really stupid sometimes. If not all the time. It's really dumb. It's like, oh, you put a handle on, you put a slightly nicer handle on this pistol. Well, now that's a rifle or an automatic gun or whatever. I don't remember. It's like stupid. Uh, Unless projectile goes boom with payload of over a quarter pound. Okay, quarter pound sounds like a lot of fucking boom. That still sounds like a lot of boom. Interesting. Huh, maybe we could do that. That'd be fun. Let's see. What is the best way to peel this motherfucker? That kind of works. Yeah, let's just do this. Actually, I kind of don't like that. Changing my mind. Let's see. Meaning bee loading. For deer hunting. Oh my god. Hypothetically, it'll drop a deer. I mean, I would be surprised if it wouldn't. I feel like the hard part would probably be aiming it at the deer. But yeah, I think if a deer got hit by it, yes, it would drop the deer. I would be shocked if if anything survived that, other than like an elephant. I mean, even an elephant, like that's a lot of that's a lot of moving powder or mass, a lot of energy. Yeah. Okay. Oh, not the cannon. Oh, I see. I misunderstood. I guess, I mean, of course you could probably put a small explosive charge into anything, but I'm surprised a 7.62 would even fit anything substantial. But then again, I don't know jack shit about explosives, so what do I know? Especially that age requirement. Fuck here. I mean, Texas, yeah. Texas, they would do whatever. And it is probably just a good idea to ask. It's like the Phineas and Ferb classic thing. Like, are you seem a little young to be buying a cannon online, and you just reply with yes, I am, and then they say, well, all right then, and then eBay says, okay, here's your cannon. I assume you didn't actually get it from eBay, but still. A spoon carving blade? Yeah, I do have some, I do have actually, like, wood carving tools that I never use. Maybe I should give some of them a shot. They literally have spider webs on them, because I don't know what I'm doing in that department. Let's see. Let me see. Bee Patron was originally a spotting route as a Chinese woman payload for spotting the glue trace. Oh, Just happens that explosions are really effective bullets. Legally under Pennsylvania law, explosions against the Spanish bullet. Huh. Weird. I mean, I guess, yeah, explosions are expanding. Fair enough. We can't argue with that logic. Let's see. Oh, that's much better. Good idea. Eh, I'm gonna stab myself if I'm not careful. It'd be really funny to injure myself on the pumpkin carving stream. This thing's kind of dull. Making them legal for hunting. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what is an explosion if not a rapidly expanding bullet? I agree. I agree, Pennsylvania. That's such a mess. Okay. Oh yeah, fun fact. We were actually going to get a new network box or network junction. What was it? Like in order to several thing one affected by artifacts and a replica cannon. If I had a blank on school events, it was awesome. That does sound awesome. That sounds amazing. Um, yeah, we never had. I mean, we did do have some cool stuff like that in my elementary school, but it wasn't like shooting a cannon on school grounds, awesome. I just saw something move out of the corner of my eye outside. I don't know what that was. That might have been a rat. It was a bozo. It was probably a bozo. They they heard. Uh, it was their people. Wow, this thing is dull. Holy shit. Let's see. Got this guy too. Let's try this. That didn't do jack shit. Probably because I had the angle wrong. Yeah, there we go. That with you, I had. I bet with you had a canyon. Yeah, I do wish I had a cannon to deal with it. You you look both Jamestown and Colonial Williamsburg. Oh, that would be pretty sick. Yeah, I live out in the west, so there's nothing for hundreds of miles. So that's cool. In terms of like cool historical shit. Um, and then also, where was that sentence going? Son of a bitch. Oh, one of the cool things that we did do, at my elementary school, my principal, for one of the fundraisers, like of course, America, you gotta fucking do fundraisers to keep your school alive because that's how it works. For one of them, the final goal was he jumped out of a plane actually, and then landed on the school grounds, which is pretty cool. That was fun. He was a good principal. Yeah, gotta raise money to shut off the orphan grinder. You've gotta. Yeah, he was a good principal. Uh, yeah. It's a shame you gotta do that kind of shit to just keep your goddamn school running. I mean, unless you're rich. I know there are a lot of elementary schools near here that are also that can they don't have to do that kind of thing because they're fucking rich. The wealth disparity is real. It's kind of insane. Probably wear a glove on the left hand. Okay, you're not wrong, but I don't want to. Gloves are really annoying. I just really don't like the texture of gloves, or like the feeling of having something on my hands that prevents me from feeling. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't like. Me no like. Eh, Yeah, I don't like having gloves, even if it like makes sense. I did wear a glove to haven't touched my chainmail carving glove in forever. Yeah, that's fair. Wait, they make chainmail carving gloves? I mean, I guess that makes sense if you're using super sharp carving tools and shit, but I didn't realize that was a thing. I'm not good at wood carving, as evidenced by what you're seeing in front of you. Let's grab one of the square-shaped ones, the V-groove thingies, like this guy. And let's just give that a nice defined line. Oh, that's a little bit too deep. Shit. Why didn't I do that in slower passes? God damn it. Okay, that's fine. That is, we'll call that acceptable. Alright. He looks like he got, like, rabies. Or, like, leprosy or something. With, like, the patchy skin all over him. Let's see here. Where was that? This guy. Yeah, you'd think I would learn. I would have learned by now, like with all my escapades of bullshit, to like cut away from myself so I don't stabbed in the hand. But no, no, I just kind of do things and I make it work. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this thing has actually gotten pretty flexible. I don't think that's really visible. Let me zoom in with my magic new remote zoom technology. Wow. If I like poke this, you guys see how it's like bending inwards? It gets really thin. It's not even the thinnest section. Yeah. Actually, maybe the zoom camera is kind of good for this. You guys can see my bullshit in real time. Yay. Or my in ultra extreme detail. HD, never seen before. Wow. See how dog shit I am at this. Okay. Now we're just coming in and going for the little orange spots that are still left. Got to take care of his acne. There we go. Okay. I think I said this earlier, but I don't remember. I've been doing pumpkin carving for a while, but I just started doing like the interesting ones with the just reliefs like this. Um, instead of just the plain old cut all the way through designs. I only started doing those like a year ago, and I only ever did it once, because you only ever, at least I only ever do like a pumpkin or two per season. So, this is you're seeing very little experience. Uh, and we're also just kind of making it up as we go. Okay. Let's take a look at that. And let's zoom out. Unzoom. Okay. Okay. How even is that? Okay. The ears are much thinner than this, which is to be expected. That's kind of what I wanted. So that's good. Okay. And now I think we can go for the scraping technique. That's what I'm calling it. And just smooth it out. Yeah, just give him a nice facial. He's gonna be so exfoliated. Our little guy, the lad. This is great commentary, isn't it? Okay. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say, I started saying this like, yeah, it's like 15 minutes ago by now. But actually, this is kind of funny. Oh, you made stuffed bell peppers with carving. Actually, we've done that before. My mom did that anyway. It's pretty cute. It looks good. Um, uh, oh yeah. So last night, um, we apparently my mom's have been having problems with the internet, and like we have this weird mesh. Our network setup is a goddamn mess. We have like three different Wi-Fi networks for some reason. Um, don't ask me. I didn't set it up. It's just like that. And anyway, they've been having problems, so they got the internet companies to send us a new router. We're gonna reset all the networks and like fix it all, make a new nice mesh network, and just like leave it. Fix all the weird bullshit that's accumulated over years. And so we got the box last night, and we went to plug it in. We have like a fiber jack on the wall, and go to plug it in, and the new one said to like, oh, replace the power cable on your power jack with this one that we just provided. But it doesn't have, ours doesn't have a dedicated power jack, like a little wall wart, like a wall wart, like, the kind that turn AC power into DC for, charging whatever. Um, and so my mom was like, oh my God, but ours doesn't have that. And it's because it's plugged into the wall directly. It's like hardwired. It is hardwired. And she would not get over the fact that it doesn't have a wall, have a dedicated plug to it. And it's like, dude, it has power. They give that as an option. It's fine. So it took me like 5-10 minutes to convince her of that. That's fine. And then, we unplug the current router from the Ethernet, the like optical fiber jack thingy, um, and we plug in the new router using the old cable. They provided a new cable, but I didn't want to undo everything because it's kind of a clusterfuck in the office, so I didn't want to. So we tried just doing it with the old cable, and that for some reason did not work. I don't know exactly why. But the jack just didn't give a shit. It does not recognize that new router. It doesn't light up in the same way that the old one did. And and so we're like, okay, that's weird. Let's try the new cable. Um, and so we try the new cable, and we also every time I'm saying we try no we try XYZ, we wait like 5 minutes because for some reason the router takes like 5 minutes to like properly power up and register with the internet or something like that. I don't know. I think that might just be like a first time thing, but every time I'm saying this, it's like a 5 minutes of waiting. Um, and so we try that, and then we wait, and it doesn't work. And then we try the new cable, and that also doesn't work. And so now we're like, okay, well, what the fuck? Maybe our jack isn't compatible. And so I start looking all over the place. And this thing is in like the back corner of the office, which is like an L-shaped desk. And it's in the back corner of that. And it's a very large desk. And it has a whole bunch of my mom's stuff on it because she works from home. Uh, and so like her whole setup is in the way of that. And what that means is it's a massive pain in the goddamn ass to see that jack. And so I I try looking at it and trying to find a model number on it to try and see like, okay, maybe this one's not compatible with the new router for some reason. I don't know exactly why that would work or how that would work or anything. But I was like, okay, let's try and find a model number on it. And let me tell you, there is not a model number on this goddamn thing anywhere. I looked. I looked on the back side, on the far side. Like I looked on the front, nothing. I looked on the bottom, nothing. I looked on the top, nothing. On the left side, nothing. And then even on the right side, which is like right next to a wall, I like got out a mirror or my phone and checked. And we didn't have a shit. I even unscrewed one of the screws that was holding a plate on or something, and there's no model number inside of that either. So, like, what are you guys doing? Just label your shit, because I don't know what we have. That's really annoying. So I still don't know what the problem is. Um, but we got I think, I think they called the like network uh, the internet telecom. That's the word, the telecom people about it because we don't know what the fuck is happening. But yeah, that was what I did last night. That was fun. Um, let's see. Yeah, mystery meat type of equipment exactly. Our internet has been very like intermittently very bad. Tracked down for like 2 weeks and never once looking for me. You've been getting like 25. Oh, that's really bad. That's just atrocious. Yeah, you got to get that shit fixed, dude. I think the new router is actually capable of like 10 gigabits per second, which is crazy. We don't actually pay for that much. We only have a 1 gigabit per second connection. And that's for like the entire house, you know, family of 4, permanently online. Not all of us. We have a lot of like IoT stuff, which I dislike, but that's not neither here nor there. But yeah, so we have like a pretty solid connection. It's really fast most of the time. It has been like a little bit intermittent for me, which I think is part of what my mom was complaining about. But I didn't have that significant of an issue with it. Mostly, I would assume because my room is right next to the router, so that would probably do it. What did I just do with the thing I was using? Here it is. Just want to go across, clean up some of those tool marks, kind of even them out. Yeah, because I was getting a little bit aggressive in that spot, so let's even that down. Okay, and then we go like this. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Anchor issues the mod. Ooh, got the modem before they start running the cable box. Oh, yeah, that's bad. That would probably do it. Okay, how even is it? Okay, the face is a lot thicker than the ears still, which is about what we would expect. Okay, so we got still got some meat left to go. Yeah, I don't know. It's so annoying because the ISPs can just like fuck you over, and it's like, what can you do? There's only one in the town or whatever. And I say that I haven't had issues with it. Um, our connection has always been really solid for like the last many years. Ever since we got fiber, it's been great. Like I have very few complaints. My complaints are only ones that my mom has like done for like, you know, when I was a kid. She like put restricting devices on it to turn off at midnight or whatever. And you know, that's not the ISP's fault. Uh, um, and you know, when that thing bugs out, it's like, oh well, now you don't have internet, even though it's, you know, the middle of the day. Fuck you. That sucks. But again, not the ISP's fault, and it's always been really solid. But that's the one of the benefits of living in a metropolitan area. uh, Good internet. Let's see. Just trying to clean up the borders around the eye. It's not like a tapered out thing, because it should be like a hard transition. Is the goal. Uh, so we're just trying to even out those corners. Right now, it's really radius. Oh, maybe the side of this is actually kind of good. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that actually kind of works really well. Not a lot of router and modem issues, but not a lot of service issues. Ah, well, that's good anyway. Stuck with a 5G modem? Wait, what? 5G modem? Is that like? You mean you use uh like 5G wireless and then just route it into a modem? Is that what you're talking about, or is this something else? Um, I am not by no means an expert in any of this shit. Let's see. It uses cell network. Oh, interesting. I've never heard of that. Seems like really annoying. And like just a bad idea in general. What the hell? I mean, like, if you've got to do it, you've got to do it, right? I get that, but yikes. That kind of stinks. Blech. Pumpkin juice. Blech. Hey, Nutson, how's it going? Yeah, we're doing pumpkin carving today. Or finishing up a pumpkin. I started this off stream with a bunch of friends, but we did like a little pumpkin carving party. Uh, I just didn't finish mine, so I decided to finish it on stream because that sounded like fun. And I haven't streamed this weekend. I wanted to. I was going to this morning, but then I kind of woke up late and I had to prepare for hosting a little party. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I think that's a nice even layer. Let's see how that looks with the light. Pretty good. So you get the you get the motivation to see see a mill. You make it work. Okay, we were actually talking about that earlier. I've seen this video from I don't remember who made it. Wait, I have the link still copied because we were just talking about it. Heller, it was Heller Group, um, and they did like a 5 axis pumpkin. Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. Oh no, they just made a pumpkin from steel. I thought they made a pumpkin. I thought they machined a pumpkin. I remember seeing someone machining an actual pumpkin. Here's one. I'm just dumb. You're right. There we go. This guy. Go. Okay. Let's see how that looks in terms of the light evenness. I gotta turn it towards me because it's too difficult for you guys to see anyway. Let's see. That area around the eye needs a little bit of work. But it's not bad actually. Okay, so right, you need to go right here. I think I'm actually gonna bust out the sandpaper. I think you will do perfectly. Who up sanding they pumpkin? Dude, that flavor of brain rot specifically, the like who up X Y, it's like infected my brain. I can't stop saying that, making that fucking joke. And it's just the same joke every time, but I think it's funny every time. And so I keep saying it, even though it's really stupid, but it has not left my brain. I don't even remember what the original was. What mill bit is good for a good finish on pumpkin? I would assume it would be something sharp, like a one made for plastics. I think that would probably leave a good finish. That would be my assumption. You know, something with a nice high positive rake, high polish on it. That should be good, I would assume. Okay. Let's see. How are we looking now? Look at the lad. Let's see. There we go. Now he's actually visible for you guys. Oops. There we go. That's not too shabby, eh? Let's see. Okay, so we've got a distinct darker spot there. We've got the eye, and then we've got the darker spots there for that. That border kind of needs work, but that's okay. I think. I should have gone a little lighter on the cut for the headband. Let's actually try this with a candle. Where are the candles? Where did I put those? They're here. Oh, they are. Was the D bits as big for the scraper? Ah, yeah, that's true. I don't know. That I feel like you could get away with either, probably, as long as it's sharp. Um, that's what I was doing, right? Let's zoom. Okay. And here, let's turn off the lights. Ooh, spooky. Yo, dude, that actually looks great. Hold on. Hold on, let's move that guy. Let's move the camera back so you guys can actually see. Ah, fuck. I just tripped over something. It's dark. I cannot see. Hold on, I take it back. Let's move the pumpkin. Ow. I just touched the still warm blowtorch. Yo, dude, that looks awesome. Hell yeah. Should I leave it at that or should I do the body? I don't know. I'm kind of debating it. It's a little dim in person. The camera makes it look a bit brighter than it actually is. I mean, maybe if I just get like a brighter light. I don't have to use an actual candle, especially if we're using like I don't know what other kind of lights we have. Here, here, hold on, I'm gonna bring you guys down. Whoop, 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 whoop. And look at that. Look at the guy. Look at the little guy. Oh, dude, I'm actually really happy with that. The finish actually, dude, the lighting actually came out really even between these sections. It's not too bad. Yeah, it is a lot dimmer in person, in terms of how much is able to come through. The like exposure thing on the camera makes it look a bit more, or I assume it's like turning up the brightness or whatever. I don't know what it's doing. But that does help. Uh, so I don't know if I want to thin the walls even more. Like just going up by hand in the scraper, like from the inside. Um, okay, do you guys think I um, should I go for the body or should I just leave it at the head? Honestly, the head looks. No, I take it back. I'm not asking you guys anymore. I've made up my mind on my own. We're gonna leave it at the head alone. Because even though I already pre-marked, I can't see. It helped. I just knocked out the blowtorch. It's fine. Um, even though I already marked that out, I think just the head alone works better. So I think that's what we're gonna run with. That part's a little uneven still in person. Let me see. I'm covering it with my big fat head. Yeah, the top is still a little thick. That can still use a little bit of work. Where is the... Hold on, we're gonna do this with the candle in. Let's see if I can find the right tool. Here it is. Okay. Dude, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think we are going to call that a day. Well, I say that, and then I change my mind immediately. I might. Uh, that part is still a little bit dim, and part of that is because the candle is farther away from it. Let's see here. Let's see. Are you gonna send a picture of this in the Bozo Discord? Yeah, 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 for sure. Fat Kids FTW. Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow. You DM'd him kind of spoon carving knife you were thinking of earlier? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Again, I don't know jack shit about proper carving, so I didn't know that was a actual thing. Let's see. I want to go right here, right there. Yeah, I might want to do this again, like do the full process on stream because this is actually really fun. I might do a code bug tomorrow or something. I don't know. I might do another one tomorrow. Again, no guarantees. I am busy, so the correct thing to do would not actually be to do that because I have homework that I should be doing, but I might do it anyway. So it would be fun. I like doing this. Okay, where's the sandpaper? What did I do with that? It's fucking dark. Okay, let's turn on the lights. This is obnoxious. You don't need anything. Either you saw the tool for it. Put the task well. Oh well, it was a good idea. It worked well, even if I don't know what it was. Even if it was not the exact same thing that we were thinking of. Dude, why does sandpaper works like unreasonably well in pumpkins? It's kind of not okay how well this works. It just like it smooths it out so quickly. Hides all of the sins. It's great. I mean, not all of the sins. There are still quite a few sins. Hides most of them though. And that's what matters. That's what I'm telling myself. A hook knife. Ah. Yeah, I know, right? Well, okay. You wouldn't think that a pumpkin, like, I don't know, pumpkin is such a weird material. I don't know. I didn't expect it to work this well because it goes instantly. With wood or anything else, it takes a minute, but with pumpkin, it's just so soft that it just goes uh as soon as you start doing it. Dude, I'm actually so happy with that. Wow. Hell yes. Okay. Um, and with that, I think we are actually going to raid out. Here, let's do one last thing of spooky, scary skeletons while we find someone to raid. Dum, dum, dum. Hold on, how loud is that? Oh, that's really loud. There we go. Fixed it. I don't know if this is synced even a little bit. Spooky, scary skeletons, shivers down your spine. Spooky, scary skeletons. If you guys have any suggestions on who to raid, that'd be great. Let's see. Same category? I think you should. Spooky, scary skeletons. Let me. Dun dun. Who? Oh, I fuck. I don't know the song. Okay, I think this person looks cool. Ooh, it may contain drugs, intoxication, excessive tobacco use, significant profanity, or vulgarity. It may not be appropriate for me to watch. Oh my goodness. Gasp. Bump, bump. Okay. Uh, yeah, they look cool. Let's raid them. All right. Oh, yeah, Bow appears to be online. I'm not doing that. Uh-uh. All right. Let's see here. Uh, let's go raid. All right. Pumpkin carving. Oh, wait, uh, did the invite expire? Am I stupid? Here, hold on. Let me pause this. I thought I made that an infinite invite, but I guess not. Let me copy that guy, throw that into chat. I almost threw that into someone else's chat. That would have been bad. Into my chat. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to raid into them. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this. It was a little short stream, but I wanted to get this done, and I thought it'd be fun to show you guys. So, I will see you another time, maybe tomorrow. I give 0 things. Yeah, I'll update it off stream. But yeah, that's funny. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Raid.